Окей. Хай. Привет. I need to check out if stream works. Let's see. Yeah, it pretty much works. Alright. So, I haven't played this game for a while, and I haven't talked English for a while. Let's remember how to do both of it. We opened only like 3 locations. And there is a side quest. You have to finish to open the next location, apparently. Using the rod and stone to destroy Gararan's illusion. Yeah, I have them already, actually. Just have to talk.
They seem, but that don't mean they won't hurt you if you run into them. So let's see what them nifty artifacts you found can do, eh? Touch both rod and stone to the wall, and those rocks should blow away like ash in the wind. Reckoning, the job is only half done. Let's go disillusion old Garoran before he makes a new blockade.
Is this a boss fight area, by any chance? Hey Courtney, hi. The accent is kind of a mixture of pirate and French. This girl who was talking? Yeah, she sounds weird. How are you? How's it going? Great. The game doesn't pause when you pick up items. Almost got killed. I just started like a minute ago. Good timing. Pretty good. Just get home now. Must write about death. You always have some difficult topics to write about. Like several months ago you had to write about some hard, tough experience from your life, or like about some loss. I don't remember exactly, but that was also a sad theme. But I guess sad topics and sad themes must be the most hard and interesting. Привет, вот, hi. Упоротый смайлик. We're chilling in Ashen. I like how the game looks like, and it's pretty easy. So I'm just exploring. Orange high, yeah. That's a Russian streamer. His nickname is Juice. So he has like oranges for emotes. Looks like a boss area. Juicy orange. So how's going? Как дела? Ну, я посмотрел первый сезон этих странных дел. Да, интересно очень. Как раз третий скоро выйдет. Можно будет все посмотреть вместе. I said I was watching Stranger Things. Courtney, have you watched it? Do you know the TV series Stranger Things? It's pretty new. I know you prefer retro movies. This one is new, but it's good. Он тянет как бы отчасти на хоррор сериал, типа ужастик. А для хоррора персонажи ведут себя большую часть времени нормально. Потому что в 90% в фильмах ужасов персонажи тупят жестко. Я еще на Good Game смотрел стримера одного. Он вчера смотрел этот «Убойные каникулы». Я вот три раза смотрел фильм. Очень жесткий тоже. Пародийный ужастик. Он на английском называется как-то совсем по-другому. Что-то типа Дэйв или Дейл и Такер. Надо погуглить. Heard of it, but haven't watched it. It's good. I liked it. It's pretty good. Watched Avengers. Yesterday, a girl next to me were crying eyes out. Last time I was watching a movie in a movie theater, there was a girl behind me, like a small teenage girl. She was kicking my chair the whole movie. A manly tear of honor. I was telling Vad about one more film. I don't know what is the name, title in English. Let me Google. Ah, Courtney, have you watched this one? Tucker and Dale. This movie is super, just very nice. I watched it a few times. Super funny. It's very violent, but it's super nice. Yeah, two lumberjack dudes and students on vacation. In the woods, yeah, they like bought a cabin in the woods, but they were actually good. They didn't want to kill anyone. Remember that one? It's very good. I watched it a few times. Oh, you should try to watch it. If you don't mind, like, violence. It's pretty violent, but it's also funny. It's like a parody horror. It's kinda like Cabin in the Woods, but better. Even better. Can we just talk? Apparently no. Oh, he summons skeletons. I've seen crap remakes of 70s and 80s horror. I think I can handle this one. You sure can. Must be loud, right? And there is no pause in the game. Great. What? He just jumped somewhere. Hmm. Maybe I shouldn't try to help my companion. No. Oh, almost. I'm focused. I'm trying. I saw a dude that looked like Tachi. It's cool. Maybe that was Tachi. He's stalking you now. I haven't seen Tachi in for a few days. I don't know. Maybe he's in USA right now. Yeah, nice. Without the facial hair. Ooh. Oh, we can finally fast travel. I remember. This guy will help us to transport between locations. Gary Round defeated. He's a medical student, he doesn't have that kind of time and money to visit where I'm from. Maybe he was saving for a long time. Didn't eat his breakfast. FPS is dropping. Not good. Yep. Nice, we can travel now. I have to talk to Vors in the first village. Let's go. Did you watch Nikita film? I found it. It has actually two titles, like for North America and for Australia and New Zealand. It's called different. Dead Alive and Brain Dead. I found it. I'm gonna watch it soon. Yeah, that's very helpful to travel like that. How did you find it? Yeah, on Russian websites. They are very powerful.
You're proving to be quite the accomplished hunter. Now, if you'd like to hand me that pot of bile, carefully now, I'll see what it's about. Thank you. I'll get to tinkering with this bile straight away. Might be that it cleanses the ash somehow, dissolving the dregs of light. While I'm fingers deep in noxious goop, you best go hunting again. Yokel mentioned some Einar in the hillside so sickened that they even glow. I took a look, and there's a lone hound that seems to grow, while the others sicken. Its den is by the lake, below the cliffs. Bring me its tail so I can sample its fluids.
new quest. Ayla. I should speak to her. When you get a moment, I wanna chew your ear about something. She is nearby. I watched the other Peter Jackson movie. Goosebumps? Or I'm not sure what's its title. It's like a 1995 movie. I watched it a few times on TV. It's like about ghosts. It actually seemed very scary when I was super young. I was really scared by like, this death ghosts or death creatures who take away ghosts to the other world. They also reminded me about these creatures from Harry Potter who guard the prison. I have a lot of money. I should buy something, probably. And check out blacksmith, maybe. The Frighteners, yeah, must be this one. Goosebumps, it's a TV show, something else. To upgrade axe even further, I need some kind of item. I don't know, what's that? It looks like a shield. It's a very small icon. No idea what's that item. You love that movie? Yeah, I watched it a few times. There's an actor from Back to the Future plays there, right? I forgot his name. Now I don't remember what's the name of the actor. I think he also played in Back to the Future, like, the main character. I was talking about this in my British friends chat a couple of days ago. Funny to talk about it again. Just coincidence. Michael J. Fox, yeah. He played there, right? In The Frighteners, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. I can buy some talismans now. You gain a chance to retrieve spears from defeated enemies. Plus stamina. This is active. No, I have to speak to one NPC. Almost forgot. Привет, Onion, hi. Ah, right. I can upgrade my, like, Estus flask. This potion. Keep forgetting stuff. It's here, yeah. Crimson Gourd, it's called. Yeah, that's where I can spend money for this thingy. My favorite scene is when they're in that mummy museum or art gallery. I don't remember it that well. I mean, I remember some like stuff and just some stuff. I watched it a very long time ago. Don't remember exactly what was in a museum. I'm going the wrong way, I guess. Чё ты там, играешь в Альбион дальше? Заходил в Стиме, типа центр сообщества. Там какие-то темы, типа представления стримеров. Типа, видимо, реклама. Кто-то рекламировался там. Те, кто стримит Альбион. Типа, чувак там создал аккаунт. 2 недели как стримит. 2000 подписчиков. Пришел к успеху. Вроде пока играю. Но я так думаю, это не для меня игра. Все-таки.
Thick rune smashed, enemies dead, the way home is open, and we got to ride a Diasaura pup! That was more fun than a wet fish in a pot full of eyeballs! That crimson gourd of yours is pretty sweet. But I can make it even sweeter. Come to me, table, and I'll see about making the sap more potent.
Ah, she also upgrades your healing potion. Nice. Не уверен особо, что еще долго играть буду, но... Понятно. Я одно время играл немного Skyforge. Это русско-американская ММОшка. Хотел в нее вернуться, там много времени прошло. Я играл немного на старте. Но там только один персонаж создается на аккаунт. А я не помню сюжет. То есть, чтобы начать заново, нужно аккаунт другой создать. Почту там на Mail.ru. Yeah, I increased its potency even. Nice. Гильдия нужна, и норм пати, с которой можно данжики чистить. Пока 0 из 2. Да. Я одно время, когда перфу играл, да, там Perfect World, там в гильдии состоял активно достаточно. Но потом больше так было неохота так сильно взаимодействовать с комьюнити. I couldn't find the scene I was talking about, but here's one with Demolition Man. You showed Ishk? Oh, you were talking about it with Ishk as well? I cannot watch it right now. I know, because when you open videos on YouTube, you can like the stream can get muted. I mean, the video. Taco Bell. Ah, I know this movie. Yeah, I remember it. I was always mixing up the movie with the Dread, Judge. Like there are two movies about the same age. I mean, they came out around the same time with Stallone, and I was mixing up two movies. I always thought it was one movie. The same. БД ладно, гильдии даже офицером был. Школьник выгонял мобов фармить. Я занимался обычно рекрутингом, мне типа нравилось. И в гильдии там привлекал новых людей, там. Тем, кто без клана, там писал им, надоедал. Типа, вступайте в гильдию. Ну и там на ПВП ходил с гильдией.
I like the chops of this town you're setting up. Reckon I'll stick around for a bit. Before I get too comfy, though, there's something I need to sort out. The pass to the Whispers is open, but my tribe still haven't come through. There was meant to be an escape, but I reckon it got trampled by those listener thugs again. Gararon's kin, see? They got me tribe wrapped up tight in their chains. We've got to find Granny Nella and ask her what happened. She'll be in Hillside somewhere.
New journey. Right, all the quests are very, very far away. Let's fast travel. I was thinking of telling Ishk every time I visit his chat. Come Ishk, I want you to accompany me to Taco Bell. На ГВГ отход вариант. Там часто было типа ресурсы важные спавнятся раз в полчаса на карте для всего сервера. И когда появлялись люди, к примеру, соперничали, чтобы ресурс поднимать. Несколько гильдий. Там людей созывали, чтобы подбежали, помогли. Отогнали противников. А то не дают ресурс собирать. Постоянно начинались замесы. Рядом с респауном. За ресурс. I have a third companion now. It's different again. А я еще глянул первый сезон «Очень странных дел». Он довольно хорош, интересный. Мне понравился. Instantly damages your health, a moderate amount. Why would I want that? This spiny and blistered seaweed is incorrectly believed by some to protect against skag spit. If you know of a safe way to prepare the kelp to be eaten, and most who try do not survive the experience. Maybe I can cook it. It's a new item. There is a bonfire. I'm not sure I can use it. Go to hillside and hunt the lone Einar. I've been thinking a lot about how I formally speak and comfortably speak. What do you mean exactly? My companion killed everyone while I was just standing around. I'm not very useful. Formula would be like me speaking proper English. Yeah, I see. Well, comfortably it would be like if I was speaking with caring about. Without caring about being correct. You can speak as you want. Like if you use more difficult or more rare colloquial words, it's even more useful for me, because I will learn maybe something new. I should try to speak properly because I learn English. It's not my native language. So I should try to get used to proper English. But you can write as you want, of course. I'm just saying I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I see. I thought you were saying like you're trying to speak properly, so I would understand easier. These guys are suddenly very difficult. Suddenly. Even though I have a companion, they just destroyed me. Yeah, I will go some other place for now. Listener's reach. It's totally the biggest location so far. I should go down there, near in the lake. Just something you've noticed working on your writing. I see. Yeah, when you try to write and you try to find the right words, you start noticing a lot of stuff. Like you never pay attention when you just speak. What kind of words you choose. Stuff. Huh. That's a new enemy. That's cool. A giant flying whale. Yeah. Nothing special. Should go back a bit. You know that British friend that I was gonna met in New Zealand? Yes. The reason me and him can hang out there is because he's planning on moving to Norway, so now I have another friend I have to meet in Norway. Huh. Yeah, that's cool. Why he wants to move to Norway, though? Great. I didn't know there were so many of them. And my companion just disappeared. Right on time. Perfect timing. It's easier with the whole Brexit thing because Norway wasn't part of the EU to begin with. I see. Hound's Tail's artifact. And he's kinda sick of being in the same place like me. I get it. I see. Yeah, this usually just doesn't even come to my mind. Like, if you wanna move to some other place, like live in some other place just because you're tired of your old place. I just forgot about the possibility. All this moving is just so hard. It takes a lot of time and effort to move to other country, to my mind. I would never do that. And I wouldn't want to live in a country which language I cannot speak perfectly. Great, I'm drowning because of a slippery rock. Oh, that was super stupid death. I envy you. You envy that I'm super lazy. Oh, I have a different companion now. Maybe they changed because the quest I follow. I follow Ayla's quest right now. She's my companion now. Probably. Make some health. Ah, that's where I died. Yeah. Not that I'm lazy too. I envy that you don't have a longing to travel for people like me and my British friend. I sort of hurt to not visit at least one place a year. Yeah, I know. I wanna travel, but it takes effort. So I just don't do anything. I still want to, but I just don't do. Almost 300 for this guy. There's kind of a village here. Are they friendly? No. Аниме Поц, привет. Insurgent armor. A new armor. Assembled from unfamiliar odds and adds. This worn armor fits you like a second skin. Let's change it. Maybe it's a culture thing. No, it depends on a person. Like there are surely like millions of Russian people who travel a lot. They're just not so lazy. Я по-русски говорю, когда в чате русских больше.
One of Isla's new fancy friends, eh? Well, here's a sorry fishing tale for you. Me tribe's been hooked and landed by 3 of its own. Ake, Fiske, and Kori.
For example, in my college, I had a few friends. One of them never traveled anywhere, like at all. Even I traveled a few times. Like 8 years ago I was in Italy and Czech Republic. This friend never traveled anywhere. Like for 20 plus years. He was always in the same town, always. And the other one travels like a few times a year. He's been in USA a lot and England, so it just depends on person and money, I guess.
Ake led the listeners past our defenses while we was watching the bloomin' light. Listeners made him chief, and no one's strong enough to say otherwise, except you, maybe.
As soon as you get the ghosts from Graninella, hightail it back here to Vagrant's Rest. I need to hear all them gory details, so I can nut out a plan for freeing me tribe. Find my eldest sister, Amiran, who stole the heart and sundered it, keeping what was listener and discarding what was human. If she still possesses the listener heart, we will find her beneath the listener ruins. It's somewhere here. But I need to go around. I cannot jump there. I feel the image of people who travel are really outgoing and whatever, but I just see myself as a happy nomad that's been still for too long. Oh, there's a stone. Travel stone. Should get there somehow. Is it possible to find a weapon which is better than mine? I found lots of different axes, but they were all worse. Or just kind of the same. It doesn't matter which one you use. Your ancestors were nomads, so it's not a surprise for you. But your mom just thinks of it as primitive to be like how they were. Sapien moss, a strange moss used by ash smiths as a forging. That's the thing I was looking for. Now I can upgrade my axe. And I can fast travel as well. It's good. But it's not the only stone in this region. There is another one somewhere here. Look for Kala along the shores of the Whispers. Oh, let's do another quest. Данонг, привет. Как дела? Смайлик есть, да, теперь? Рома, чай. Я не видел раньше. По-моему, смайлик. I don't know, the way I describe this isn't doing this feeling just. It actually hurts more than death, which reminds me about my essay. I actually had a dream today about traveling. Like I traveled with my old classmates. I traveled to seashore. Speaking of a devil. Давно уже зрительница нарисовал. Да, круто, да. Хорошо выглядит. Понятно, что нарисовано. В чате смайлики очень мелкие. И надо у некоторых непонятно, что нарисовано. Я сам не умею рисовать, нет, тоже помогли. Познакомился в чате со зрителем, потом она помогла мне нарисовать. Seashore, I've never seen that. I've been such a long time near the sea. I've been near Black Sea a few times, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember that well. And I had an allergy on seaweeds. Some stuff like sea plants. So the half of the vacation I spent at arcade playing a Super Street Fighter. Это же Рома всегда хорошо везде выглядит. It's actually funny. I'm not like that old for arcades and Street Fighter, but because it's not USA and stuff here was like all technologies came later, like video games. It was 2000 something already, but there were arcade automates, arcade machines with Street Fighter. Like it was in 90s. Allergic to seafood. To some of it. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly to what. I know I'm allergic to some trees and plants, vegetation, and right now I've been drinking pills, some medicine from allergy like every day for a week. Right now I have a strong allergy against trees because it's super warm here right now, and my allergy started. It will end maybe in June, July, I don't know. Have you ever eaten fish? Yes. I mean, maybe I allergic to some food, like something particular, not to everything. Pollen, maybe pollen. I haven't been to a doctor actually. I know you can run some tests, like to find out what are you allergic to exactly, but I've never been to a doctor. I know my allergy starts every April. I just drink pills. Stop attacking me. Give me a second. О чем игра? Ну, она похожа немножко на упрощенный Dark Souls. Простенький. Здесь есть сюжет, но он не очень понятный. Я в нее второй раз только играю. Всего. Часа 3 играл всего, наверное. Такая инди-игра, она на Epic Game Store только сейчас продается. Типа они купили ее эксклюзивность. В Steam она еще не вышла. Сюжет как Dark Souls, как что-то про свет, тьму, конец мира, там типа 3 расы есть. Люди, гиганты, какие-то существа тьмы. И типа прошло много времени, там мир перерождается, гиганты умирают от старости. Какая-то... Короче, что-то странное. Такой эпос эпический. Напоминает Dark Souls. Только такой мультяшный, попроще. Ну, игра выглядит приятно. Стильная графика. Unscientifically, in the simplest of terms. Yeah. Is this like a quote from something? Bloodborne тогда, ну, может быть. Ah, that's the NPC I had to talk with down there. Не, ну сейчас, если зайдет профессионал Dark Souls, скажет то, что вообще игра не похожа никаким образом. Я не профессионал, мне она кажется похожей. How you say that simple? Very simple. Сейчас я на самом деле не знаю, что делаю. Просто лазю по новой локации. Тут убили босса. И открылась 4-я локация. Новенькая. Какое-то гигантское существо. А ну не зря здесь NPC был.
Line between light and dark, life and death. That line has led you here. So please take this and continue your drawing.
Guardian's Pact. What's that? I don't know. Must be some quest item. Yeah, I don't see it.
The Diosora won't be pleased that her pup has chosen you over her. I'd beat a hasty retreat if I were you, before her jealousy gets bitey.
Я походу понял. Похоже на это существо. Нас переносит между точками. Типа транспорт. На нем можно летать. Я не знаю, как их назвать. Такой летающий кит. Он перемещает между точками нас. Походу это типа мать его. Ей не нравится. Потому что я использую детей, чтобы летать. I'm allergic to pollination too. It was a biological joke. I was a kid. A biology. Huh. I see. Oh, I found out a few days ago. There is a English saying. I mean, there is a one saying in both languages, in Russian and English, which is exactly the same. Like, I wanna give you some context. Wait a second. Let me remember how it sounds exactly. Like, in the movie, the kid was doing something bad. For example, he cheated exam. His parents are angry. And he says, like, everybody cheated. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, everybody cheats. And his father says, if your friends jump off a cliff, you will jump as well. There is this saying in Russian. Like, every time. I was telling my parents, like, I remember I was telling my parents, for example, like I'm not the only one who got a bad mark. Like it was a difficult exam. Like half of the class got bad marks. Like a lot of people failed. They were always telling me that, like, if your friends gonna jump off a cliff, you will jump too. It's the same. Though the countries and languages are far away from each other. I need to figure out a way how to get to the NPC I need to talk with. It's on some kind of a rock. The teacher said, can all of the students raise their hands if they're allergic to pollen? You're in the unlucky few that are allergic. English schools are probably very different than Russian ones. In Russian ones, yeah, the teachers, they don't talk about that. Like there are no classes explaining the biology side of men and women or relationships between them. And of course, teachers are not allowed to swear or mention 18 plus stuff, some adult themes, I guess. But shouldn't be much different, actually, from each other. Yeah, I need to get there somehow. The basic, just puberty. There are some, like, there are biology classes about human body. Maybe, like, there was one class a long time ago. Like in a middle school, maybe. There is one class in biology, one lesson. They talk about human body. But I don't remember exactly. Anyway, there are like millions of movies now. Who needs classes like that? Everybody knows already everything. That's a weird NPC. Completely black with a shadow.
Blood of my blood, I see the curse stirring around him. He hears our voices strongly now. A relic was lost, a cursed veil. Long I searched, finding many treasures, but never the veil. I failed, but you must not. Search the ruins upon the cliffs that gaze across the sea. You seek the umbral veil. I thought it lay there. While I lived, I sensed power in that spot.
That's kind of crazy, but okay. All my side quests force me to return back to the first village. And there's one main quest which requires to go further to some kind of a dungeon here. Great. I was just trying to run quickly. It takes a lot of time. We learn that when we are 10 it's mandatory in schools, well, not in the religious ones. I mean, like, there's the internet right now, even not only movies, TV. There's even the internet. It's been a long time now. All the kids know everything, I guess. So doesn't matter. They tell about stuff the kids wouldn't wanna learn on biology classes, like about organs in the body, how they function, some boring stuff no one wants to learn. I'm gonna die again. That's a lot of damage. Biological and just some random stuff on the internet. Yeah. But I'm not a reliable source. I don't remember exactly all of my biology classes. That's a very stupid death. Again, I just fell. My strongest memory from biology classes that we had schemes and diagrams and maps and pictures. All of this stuff, all of them were very old, like from 50s or 60s, like 100 years old, from USSR period. Like the teacher's grandfather was using that stuff to teach. You would like it, like retro style. It's funny when like 20 plus years have passed since USSR existed, and you find a paper, and in the corner of the paper it says like USSR. Yeah, knowledge didn't change, right? Doesn't matter like which country made a book. The biology doesn't change. I just cannot go past this. I have to kill them all, one by one. But it takes so much time. Let's travel back to the first location. Today's a memorable day, the day I learned Max didn't learn about puberty. Maybe I learned, I just don't remember. I'm too old. No, not that kind of retro. Retro student books. It was not so long ago when I finished school, but we haven't used smartphones or laptops or tablets yet. Not yet. I guess in some more advanced schools they used it, especially in Moscow. When it comes to stuff like that, it's illegal to have old textbooks at all because they were inaccurate. People argue, a lot of people argue that the school system in USSR was much better. It has changed. Like in Russia, right now in Russia, and 30 years ago, when my parents were graduating, for example, there was a different school system, different kind of tests, examinations and stuff. A lot of people argue that it was better, that we should go back to old books and old tests. Math ones, because they are the only accurate ones. Yeah, some stuff didn't change since like 18th century or ancient times even. I maybe should stick to Basher, upgrade this weapon. It looks like it has more damage. Ah, that's the trick. It has more stun percentage, but it has no critical hit chance. And my axe has 17%, it's a lot.
Amirin was once a great leader. Now she is a mere tyrant. She rules from the depths of despair, blind to the damage she does.
As far as I could tell from, that hound had no obvious signs of illness. Please, give me the tail so I can sample its fluids. See what's going on there. The tail's sinews are strong. Its blood is vital. And its secretions are pungent. Time to sharpen the boning knife and stoke the fire. This should be interesting.
You finished one quest. The ones that have to be replaced very often are the science ones and history books, which in my opinion is a good thing. But history doesn't change, actually. People change history. There are different books. Changing facts. You don't... You no longer know which fact is truth and which is not.
Dark news indeed. If Kala speaks the truth, then Vaughn and Ahu share her fate. They're out there somewhere. Shadows, hungering for their stolen rest.
But it's actually, like, the books don't change. I've seen a lot of, like, for example, like 2005 edition, 10 and 15, like 15 years between books. They are almost the same. Like, the knowledge doesn't change. But they publish new books because and force people to buy it because it's a business for the publishing companies. Like, they have contract. Students have to buy the books, even if they are the same. If their content's the same, they just have to buy it, and the publishing company will make some money. If I had a kid, I don't want to learn about science from a book made in 90s. But maybe the stuff they are learning didn't change. The same like math laws and formulas didn't change.
I have to find this umbral veil if I'm to free my kin from the shadows. Yet, so much time has passed since Ball went searching for it along the cliff tops. It's a stone-cold trail, but the only one we have to follow. If Ball did find the veil, it might be with her still.
Search for Ball in the ruins overlooking the Whispers. It's the end of location. Vorsa doesn't have a quest. And I have to speak to Ayla. Didn't even know about black holes now. Better see, the stuff I was learning didn't change. Like, from the 80s or 90s student books, they were the same as today.
Those three scum-sucking scab egg sacs! Filthy fat corn droppings! Dump them in the river for the finfish. Or that Aki is prancing and lording it down by the Whispers. Let's go and poke a big hole in that there bloated puffer fish.
I don't understand the story of this quest. Go to the Whispers and kill Ache. So, Ache Fisky and Corey have been up to no good, huh? And now Eggs lording it over everyone down by the waterside and the whispers. Right, let's poke a hole in his pride. What? The oldest textbook I had was from 90s, otherwise all of them were new. That's good. I'm not a fan of used books. I had my share of books which didn't have certain pages. It's funny when you have a book for a long time, pretty long time, and when I didn't use it much. Like, it was a subject I didn't like, and I didn't use it much. But when there was almost exam, I decided to try and read something. And I tried to open a page, but it doesn't exist. It was turned out. It's no longer in the book. It's the books from library. Also, librarians tell you when you return the book back to library and they find out there is something wrong with the book, you will have to pay like penalty, like some money for the new book. But they give you a book already without some pages. And on half of the pages there were pictures drawn by students with a pencil. The update history and science books is, well, in yes, it's because the old textbooks have insulting remarks like racism, which definitely has no place in today's education system. Yeah, it makes sense, I see. I'm not sure about Russian history books, if they are different that much. Like, they may change the books and the history books and how and what's written about history of certain periods. But that wasn't it wasn't the same as in US racism and that kind of stuff. Wasn't an issue here. Am I even going to the right place? Am I? It's where I died. I have to pick up my money carefully. Hi 8-bit. Hi. How's it going? Not that big of a deal in Russia, but yes, it was a huge issue. Yeah, it's different. The history was different here. Like in the end of 19th century, there were no slaves, or there were no slaves at all, like never slavery or something like that. But there were all still peasants and lords, like a difference in a society structure still. But the peasants were like the same people as their owners, lords, rich people. The same nationality and everything, the same appearance. It was different. It's going good. Been busy this past few days trying to finish a month's worth of work of the weekend. I see. Good luck. Doing a lot of work. But it's all done now, so now I can relax for all of May. That's... You've done all the work you've been trying to do all the work of an April? Or of a May in advance? So you can relax now. This armor doesn't look good. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Just a bit of allergy. I was watching Stranger Things TV series on Netflix. There was Easter yesterday. Difference is an empire and colonial entity. Yeah, Russia didn't have colonies like a British Empire. They had a lot of colonies all over the world, like different, like Spain. Russia was huge, but there were no colonies. These territories were like just part of it, at the same place. On the same continent. Yeah, different history. Of May, I wanted to get my game design course done faster because it was annoying. Game design course annoying? It sounds like the only interesting class, and it's annoying. What? Did he kill himself? But yeah, if by game design you mean just a lot of programming, math and programming, maybe that's annoying. We have a new teleport point. The first semester was a lot of writing. I kinda locked myself into working on an idea, really didn't want to actually make. I see. Wouldn't love it if it was just math and programming. Would have loved if it was just math and programming. I see. I had a lot of like IT classes, like computer technologies or programming education, a lot of stuff like that, but 90% of the time we were playing on computers. We didn't actually do anything. So I don't really understand anything about programming properly. I can't even imagine. I just know it's difficult for me. Beyond my imagination, unfortunately. We had a teacher. He was always playing Half-Life during classes, and we were standing around watching him playing it. It was like a stream. Second semester gets better, but probably dropped the course, don't really need it. That's impossible here. You never choose anything. In any college I know, a university here, there is a bunch of subjects you have to learn. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. There is nothing you can choose. Never. For the whole study time. 4, 5, 6 years. You just study whatever they give you. But yeah, you can choose if you want to study like medicine or math. But if you would have chosen a Russian college to study in, you could only choose like programming, and that's all. You choose programming, and it depends on a teacher or a college or a council, whatever they give you, what kind of other classes and subjects and timetable. You cannot choose it if you don't like something, to drop it or change it. Despite making choices, I would have allowed the system. Maybe. But this system means that, like, even if you're like a philologist like me, if you study languages, like Russian language or history, they give you subjects. Like, I had to go and study biology in college, biology and math. I had biology, math, and some other stuff which doesn't have anything to do with what I chose to study. Like, makes no sense. You generally have to deal with that here to know, to some extent at least. If I could have chosen, I would not go for math classes, biology classes at all. I wouldn't go to physical education or any sports. I hated all the time that I had to go physical education classes. And there was this class. How's it in English? I have no idea. It's like a class about you learn what to do. For example, if someone get injured and you have to give him first aid, like what? Why do I still have this kind of classes? Random. I'm not a medic. Привет, Макс. Где вебка, где косплей? Ты же не включила вебку. Вот и меня нет. Как дела? You learn what to do. Would be actually useful, because I don't know what to do. Like a useful course. Yeah, it's useful. It's actually useful. It's very useful, but that doesn't mean I'm very glad to learn it. В смысле не включила? А, ну сегодня я не видел, вчера видел. Это... Я зайду, проверю. Если запись осталась, я проверю. Сегодня я не видел. Я смотрел очень странные дела. Сериал. Очень интересный. С Netflix. Сегодня была, но недолго. Но была. There was also on that there was a class like you had to study tornadoes and hurricanes, typhoons and stuff like that. A lot of like for a month you have to do a report about tornado, but it doesn't even exist in Russia. Like there is no possibility there can be a tornado here. Never happens. Once again, this is where we differ. A bit wants all math, many word things, but a bit of the other learning stuff, yeah. So, people differ. Всяких сериалов, которые можно смотреть в любой момент, он смотрит в то время, как стримлю онлайн. Ну кто же знал? No physical education though, get that out of here. It will be the plan. Ясно, понятно. Так и запишем. Во что ты играл? В Overwatch или в LoL, да? А, ты что, Dead by Daylight? Ты же в последнее время играешь, да? А я ничего такого давно не играл, типа мультиплеерного, сессионных шутеров или Лиги Легенд. У меня, кстати, Лига Легенд сломалась. В лишку. Оно мне сломалось. Реально. Где-то летом прошлым. Уже давно. Я не мог ненормально играть. Я играю минут 15. Игра вылетает. Я пытаюсь вернуться в игру обратно. И меня выкидывает. И так было много раз. Я просто не могу в игру вернуться. Я пытался переустановить игру. Там обновить, починить. И она мне не работала. Но я не сильно прям хотел играть, так что я забил на нее. Последние только сессионки катаю. Но я вот последний раз много в них катал. 2 года назад, наверное. Вот я 2 года назад катал в Overwatch много. Ты там дошел до рейтинга где-то 3600 вроде. А потом забил. I almost dropped the lantern. Great. I don't have any healing items. Ударить заново установить. Пробовал. The US was part of 5 colonial empires: British, France, the Netherlands, Russia, and Spain. So the history is going to be very filled with certain viewpoints and textbooks for classrooms. So it took me a while to type that. No problem. Yeah, that was a part of North America belonging to Russian Empire for a while. So you're right, yeah. How's Ashen? It was pretty easy. Like I died a lot, but stupidly. For no good reason. But when there was one boss fight, and I actually killed the boss first time. The first try, I mean. Тоже были такие вылеты без возможности вернуться, но, может быть, починилось. Но просто я играл с друзьями, и у них было нормально все. Прям вообще удалить, установить. Но если сильно захочется играть, я попробую. Сейчас пока ей не хочется. Я в нее все-таки играл с беты. С 2009 года. 10 лет играл, так что я немножко наигрался. Я не знаю, сколько там у меня там наиграно игр. Десятков тысяч. В Overwatch много персонажей вышло интересных. Я последний раз играл, когда Сомбра выходила. Сомбра. Еще не было этого. Даже не помню, как зовут. Такой робот. Танк. Щит кидает. В дотку 4К часов и бросила. Дымулигу тоже брошу. Я доту играл первую. Когда еще не было ни второй, ни лиги. А как только лига появилась, начал в лигу играть. А потом только вторая дота вышла. Тогда очень много наиграл. Очень. Еще в средних классах школы. Очень давно. Ариса, да, Ариса. Еще ее не было, я играл в Overwatch, в ранкеды. Тоже давно. Great. I pressed the wrong button. Better than getting crushed for hours on end at least. I'm right for change. Oh my god, everybody run on the streets. Like I always say, you're wrong. I'm not sure I need to get excited, yeah. Я всегда хотел играть за Генджи или Ханза, но они довольно сложные, чтобы за них, ну, полезно быть. Так что приходилось играть за кого-нибудь другого, менее веселого, но более полезного. А так как никто не хотел брать саппортеров, все время брал Зиньяту. Все-таки ранкед без саппортеров не выиграешь, когда в команде их 0. Приходилось брать. Мойра, да, Бригитта, Батист. Батиста даже не видел до сих пор. Я даже не знаю, что он делает. Все сосет. What? You can clip it at like the stupidest death ever. I was trying to break phases for no reason. I got slipped and fell off the cliff. Только что просто убился, потому что пытался вазы разбить. Свалился с... Died for no reason, yeah. Sounds like something you would do. Вернемся к баранам. Когда косплей. Когда Найн вернется к стримам по расписанию. Типа новая поговорка. At least I didn't die too far away. You'd. Say it with me. You'd. It can be you would or you had. You would do. You'd do. Так нечестно, я же включил, я еще не видел. Я же еще не видел. Упс. Библитумп. Когда видишь, назовешь более реально дату. Да, вообще, на самом деле, вебка зависит от того, насколько часто я стримлю. Если я стримлю часто, что я в последнее время не делаю, то я бы ее включил. А когда я стримлю раз в неделю, то я ее не включаю. Так что если я не заболею, например, и смогу постримить почаще, то я включу. Потому что из этого вытекает еще другая фишка. Когда стримишь редко, никто не заходит. А сидеть без вебки и без людей проще, чем с вебкой и с людьми. Как-то напрягает, когда в чате пусто. I was holding a lantern instead of a shield. This cave is not super dark. It even has lanterns, lamps, like this one. But it doesn't help. It's still dark. Ah, 8-bit, you asked about... I read, but not out loud, right? About orbs above my head. Like, why do I have orbs? It's the artifact. I mean, the talisman. This one. We got it when I killed the first boss. It's a special talisman when you hit enemies and don't get hit. You accumulate some orbs, but they do additional damage. So if you don't get hit and don't get damaged, you can do more damage yourself. Yeah, I weren't ignoring. It happens to all the streamers. Sometimes they read the message. Like I read it, but forgot to answer. Still died. It could mean that But if I wanted to see that, I would have typed, so it's Yud. Kappa. I forgot I had asked myself. Yeah, it's good. It doesn't have any downsides. It just gives you additional damage. That's all. But it's a bit too much. It has a bit too much of an effect, a visual effect. I got used to it right now, but when I just got it, it looked a bit too much. Like a huge part of the screen was occupied by flowing globes. Annoying. Oh, привет, Квест. Привет. Поэтому обычно сижу без вебки. Ну вот. Все ты сама знаешь. Ты помощник уже давно. Просто не заметил. Все подписчики реально возмущаются. Как будто они на меня пришли смотреть. А прикол в том, что когда у меня была вебка все время, каждый стрим у меня была вебка, мне все время писали, что я выгляжу либо уставшим, либо сонным, что я спать хочу, либо супер уставший, либо, может быть, я болею. Каждый раз. Был год так, что... Наверное, когда в прошлый раз Ashen или Принц Персии играл, позапрошлый. Сделал тебя помощником. Но из-за того, что я не часто сейчас стримил, это было давно. If you're not rambling, it's me who's droning on the equally guilty here. If he's ignoring anyone, it's going to be me, because I talk his ear off, so you're fine. No, you saved me from like loneliness. There was no one on the stream to talk to, so you kept me company for a long time. Где вебка? Включай вебку хотя бы в первый день стрима. Как можно оформлять ее? В смысле, в первый день? Типа в первый день после долгого перерыва? Квест пишет на Good Game. Ну, я вроде на экран выводил чат. На стрим экран. На экран чат. На стрим экрана. На стриме. Сверху игры видно. Начал стримить игру, вот первый день стрима сыпка игра. Ну, я понял. Ну, вообще, да. Типа... Меня самого, если я смотрю какие-нибудь стримы новые, привлекают стримы с вебкой больше. Как бы интереснее зайти, когда с вебкой. Это понятно. Но Ashen я не первый раз стримлю. И Ashen оказался за долгое время самой непопулярной игрой. Явно непопулярной. Мне на ютубе откуда-то появляются просмотры, хоть парочка. Например, «Принц Перси» там около 10 просмотров, а Ashen, старый стрим, все еще 0. И никто не заходил почти. Так что все равно никто не смотрит. Типа, отдыхаю без вебки. Я уже никаких обещаний не даю, как раньше. Но если вдруг буду стримить пару дней подряд, то я включу. Если не заболею. Удивилась, давно не мьютил людей. Много замьючено людей на Твиче. Я не помню. Я год назад замьютил кого-то, потому что он просто троллил. Просто в чате, типа, троллил, там, матерился. Явно так. Я быстро его замьютил. И все, наверное, с того момента я никого больше не мьютил. Только Урса, но я помню. Great. I just cannot play with this system normally. Again. The same mistake. I change a shield and a lantern in a quick slot. And every time I wanna use the shield, I accidentally change it to lantern. And instead of defending myself, I put a lantern on the ground and get hit. Киса делает мяу. Да. As you said, I imagined you as a Jedi and I was your spirit Jedi master. That's, yeah, nice imagination. I was watching a YouTuber, a new YouTuber for me. Never watched him before. He's doing like reviews on movies. I watched all the reviews about Star Wars movies, what he thinks about Star Wars movies, almost all of them. Like why prequels are bad. Заранее сладких снов. Давай, спасибо, что зашла. Спокойной ночи. Если что. Завтра Fable, да. Все-таки будешь чередовать с Симсом, да? I die at the same place almost always here. I don't have enough stuff to heal myself. Fable 4, ну да, я слышал год назад, наверное, что они возобновили разработку. Ну, имею в виду, ты говорил, что будешь канал Симпсона развивать отдельный. Fine, I was Yoda. Yoda. Yoda, where are you? What Yoda you were? Только ролики. Я понял. Ролики по Симсу. Стримы по остальному. Я понял. Но Fable пока еще не анонсирован. Может, на E3. Было бы, конечно, очень круто. Причем они же сейчас уже не делают эксклюзивно для консолей. Microsoft выпускают игры на комп тоже. Fable, как он назывался? Отмененный. Там, где был кооператив на 4. Его же отменили на Xbox One. А потом они одумались. Видимо, начали делать новый, нормальный. Such weird music. Yoda I am is what you think me thinks that is good. Футажи делаю красивые для сбивания времени в роликах. Мелкие политика сменилась, они пытаются сделать единую платформу. Ну да, они вообще вернулись к нормальным играм. К спонсированию игр. У них с 13 или 14 года где-то по 17 18 вообще игр не было нормальных. Море воров. Вообще пустая игра. Та еще инди. Too much broken language in the sentence. Very confusing. Oh, Shkara, thanks for the raid. Hi. Hi again. Hi Regan. And Turtle. Have you finished Forager? Forager. Hi Patrick. Yeah, just chilling in Ashen. Exploring super dark dungeons. Uninstalling right now. Never played. What? That's something new. Okay, that wasn't difficult. Just new. A shadow. Ну, Море воров, да, там анонсировали кампанию одиночную даже. Теперь там появился контент, но на старте прям я прошел там, считай, все за один день. Оставался только гринд. Yeah, I watched Forager a few times on your stream, so I'm not sure I would enjoy it a lot. Game of Thrones. Oh no, spoilers. I haven't watched. King Dilf, hi. Thanks for the raid. Liked some important powerful moments, some tragedy. It was okay but very underwhelming. when it comes to story and twists. So both Avengers and Game of Thrones kind of disappointing. This enemy looks like the first boss, actually. This one. Agile one. I cannot fight two of them at once. I forget I have my spears. Run items. And this guy has the same moveset as the second boss. Avengers was better than Game of Thrones. There are two enemies in front of me, which look like the first two bosses together right now. Makes sense. I think he fell off a cliff. There are more of them. I don't want to fight them. This dungeon. No comments. I've died a lot here. Many times. The trick, it's super dark. I have to use a lantern. But if I use a lantern, I don't have a shield in my hand. That's the only trick. Great. They're also now kamikaze guys. Just exploding. I also lost around 11,000 gold. That's a lot. But still, the game is very pretty. Nonetheless. I'll BRB for a second. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. No, you're not. Just Musa taking over. That means she's very smart. She can talk like me. I guess. Maybe you're narrating and Musa's playing the game. Yeah, a new excuse why I'm so bad. That's not me actually, it's my cat. I'm playing very well. But it's not me dying right now. I'm just afraid to fight in this location. You can so easily fall off a cliff, off an edge, whatever. I was going to say the opposite. You're not good enough, so I've given the cat to play for you. You will never know. Run button again. There should be like a checkpoint in the middle. This place is still too huge. Yeah, but it's kind of a Dark Souls game, so if it tries to be more Dark Souls-like, shouldn't have checkpoints. It's a like sub-location, just dungeon. At least it has like healing potion refill places. You can get your flask, refill it. There are too many enemies suddenly. If I fall some right now, there's just will be no surprise. I don't see anything. I guess since I have spears, I have to use them. No, 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 no. Where is my companion? Major mouse? You mean on Twitch, this ones? If you mean this ones, that was Darcy. I found her on one of the Russian streams. She's from Russia. So, I mean, we got to know each other on one of the streams. I also asked Vatash. You could have seen him in chat. Vatash Noki said so. I asked him to try to make a new mode. So maybe. Spirits. Come on. I'm a bit confused by this dungeon. I will try and ask him then. Better yet, I'll try and ask him in Portuguese to confuse him. Yeah. I forgot you were like talking in Portuguese. As far as I know, he doesn't know Portuguese. As far as I know. He was using Google Translate. But maybe I'm mistaken. I'm back here. Oh, and my companion died again. Can't do this alone. No. Almost fell. Yeah, that's where I died. There must be 3 enemies at the same time here. I need to lure them out one by one. You're not alone in this battle. You've got us, a chat full of professional distractors. So really you're worse than the other one. So much worse. I would have won this game such a long time ago, alone, without stream. $20,000 points. Maybe I should teleport back to the base. Spend money somehow. Should probably. So many enemies here. You get to savor it more this way, so you're welcome. Huh. Now he runs away. Okay, there is a chance. I've missed this Crimson Gourd refill point, place, checkpoint, wherever. I have stuff to heal myself again. Let's go. I just don't understand when my companion, like when it appears, sometimes it disappears. And there are 3 enemies again at once. 4, and I fell somewhere to the other enemy. It's totally Dark Souls. Now it reminds of some kind of horror game. Especially because of music. Like where I am right now. Where is this place? Great. So lost. A stone? Really? Okay, it's not a travel stone, it's just checkpoint. So I was right. There is a checkpoint in this dungeon at some point. At some point. too many point words today. If there is a checkpoint in the dungeon, that means it's maybe halfway only. So I was dying around 25% of the dungeon. The other 25 I just ran through. Progress to the Teenator. Isn't this a useful ability? This guy is totally like the previous boss. It's just has less HP, but it has the same abilities and attacks as the boss. Yeah, just less health. Nope. Companion. Come on. Why he's stuck? And now he disappeared. What? Okay, he appeared again. Can you not be a master of both at once? Oh, is this a boss fight? Amiran, yeah. I heard he has a trick how to kill him. I'm not ready. I don't have a healing items left. He has a bigger lantern. His lantern is more cool. Basically, he is more cool, yeah. Great. Okay, I have no chance. So he should kill me close to the entrance. So I can pick up my money next time I come here. A master of both. That's like being a master of math and science, or kung fu and karate. Almost 24,000 money. Find my eldest sister. Ah, that was his sister. I forgot. That was his sister, Amarin. She stole the heart and sundered it. Great. Basically, if you don't like fail a lot, boss fights are close to each other. Can I possibly enter the boss room quickly without fighting anyone else? Because this way I don't lose healing potions. I have 5 now. Yeah, and I picked up my money. So this boss has area attacks. Should run away from it sometimes. I need to learn the animation when he starts to cast this attack. Also should be aware of his leg. Her leg. That's it. Great. This boss is much more strong than the previous one. Like 10 times. The lamp gun broken, what's now? Don't get it. Is this the second phase of the boss fight? It's different now. The lamp is licking some stuff. But I kinda didn't do any damage to the actual boss, just the lamp. My companion saves me. I don't do anything, just my companion does all the work. I'm so useless. Completely useless. I can use spears. Oh. I need to upgrade my flask. 5 is not enough. I need more. Okay, my companion almost killed it. Come on. A few more attacks. Yeah, I'm completely useless. My friend did like 90% of the work. Literally. Thanks. The listener heart of Latharus artifact. Some other stuff.
I am Silerin, sister to this matriarch, yet neither friend nor ally. I knew this day would come for Amiren. Heartless as it sounds, I wish it had come sooner.
You kinda did it, yeah.
Butteran sent you? Then I would be honored to join you at this vagrant's rest of yours. Before that, I shall reward you for freeing me from my sister's grim fears.
Ah, I finally figure out this game. Finally, after like 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours, I understand the plot. Like, wherever we go, we find more people and NPCs, and they all join my camp. It was empty at first. Then there was this guy, my companion, and a blacksmith. Then a few hours ago, there were like 10 people there. The more quests we do, the more people join me. Like, we just make friends. We travel all over the map, make friends, lure everyone in the camp, just collect people.
Now that I am free, I can use these pathways, and I can help you do the same. But first, I need an artifact. The cunning pestle.
New friends. It's like Naruto. Just win everyone with friendship. Lure. I was just a slip of a tongue. I didn't mean it. Nothing suspicious or menacing or evil. Just poor choice of words.
The pestle was stolen away by a pair of cowards during your battle with Amiren. Twin deviants named Tuma and Suma. You'll find their crumbling stronghold above the Whispers. Kindly fetch the pestle for me while I follow the shadows back to Vagrant's Rest. Now, would you like to see the fast way out?
Yeah, of course. So eventually you will have a whole village. Cool. Sure, slip of a tongue. I got my eye on you. The taxi faded will get to the bottom of this. You can try. I have 40,000 money now. And they also built, look at that, they have built some structures. Last time I was here, it was completely different. There were only stones. Oops. Now they built some homes, or houses actually. I have new relics because I've killed 3 major bosses. This one gives you additional damage. This one, scoria gain, damage reflection. While broken, you gain more scoria from defeating enemies. Once fully grown, you reflect a portion of your damage taken. Oh. It's not actually a very useful one. You reflect a portion of your damage taken. Like, ideally, I shouldn't take damage. Gaffin's Blessing. Stage 1 damage resistance. It gives damage resistance. Your damage resistance to a single hit builds up over time. Just for one attack. So 100% for 23 seconds. Like almost, if I don't get hit for that amount of time. Next hit will do no damage. Reckless. You gain the ability to open doors reserved for companions on your own. It's a very interesting ability. Like, it's this talisman just allows you to open doors by yourself, so you can play totally alone, and then that's all. You don't need companions anymore. You can open huge doors. I thought at first to play without companion, like play alone, without help, but it will take much more time, it will be much more longer. I don't want to be stuck with this game for a very long time, so I use companions. Let's upgrade our axe, actually. Maybe no. I have new axes. Wait a second. I found a new one. This one is two-handed. Hey buddy, can I open this door? No. Oh, okay. Basically. And a new shield. So this axe, foregone axe, hewn from the bones of the earth. In the right hand, this axe can be a nasty surprise. In the right hand. What about left hands? So it has 50 damage without upgrades and much better critical chance. But it's more expensive to upgrade. Like, the first upgrade for a basher is 500. The first for this axe is almost 5,000. But anyway, it looks like it's the best weapon I have right now. And I have money. It has a lot of critical hit chance, so should be useful. 17,000 and 2 mosses to upgrade. Now I need 26 and 4 mosses. Yeah, that's expensive. And we have more flasks now. The youngest of our family, Silren, followed the matriarch into the darkness. If by some miracle you find her, do what you can to convince her to return with you to Vagrant's Rest. Do what you can. I didn't think I did anything. She just returned.
I lost Amiren a long time ago. I had given up hope of regaining Silren. Yes, Silren has suffered at Amiren's hand. That much is terribly clear. It will be some time before she is her old self again. I will do what I can to help. Now, please, take the listener heart to Amara. She will know what to do with it.
This is like 6 months late. Too late, but whatever happened to that room with the moth in it? Yeah, I opened the room a long time ago. All the insects, all the flies and moths were dead. They were lying around on around the window, just all dead. No one was flying. I've been thinking about the moth room. Gotta get an update. The listener heart of Lephorus. When Geffen brought humanity into this world, the listeners welcomed them. Together, the two peoples made the twin hearts of Lephorus, and the Mother of the Deep joined them as a symbol of unity between listener and human. As darkness fell, such promises were soon forgotten. But by the way, one of the Russian streamers I followed, he started to do like book streams. It's like the second streamer I follow now who sometimes read books on streams. But it's very difficult for like, if someone even if someone actually wanna hear or read that particular book, it's difficult to catch like all the streams, so to catch everything. But if you miss at least like a few minutes of the book, you don't understand it anymore. You get lost in the plot. You were thinking of doing that, yeah. The idea is interesting. I would like it as well.
In one breath, you have taken a sister and returned a sister. Impressive. You have the listener heart as well, I see. Give it to me, so I can continue the search. The twin hearts are linked, so I should be able to follow the thread connecting them. But a knot of darkness prevents it. Somewhere between the hillside and the Featherlands. I cannot cut through the shadows that lie behind the hillside. It is a knot so tangled, so intricate, it might as well be Cisna's own web. My people shunned Cisna's work, the spinning of deceits and shadows. Instead, we watched from afar, unraveling her dark ways with eye and mind. Our observations were inscribed on tablets and locked away within the halls of Cliffa. To pierce Cisna's tangle, we must venture to those fallen halls and find the archive tablet.
New journey. Look for the archive tablet in the halls of Cliffa. It's still the same location. I wanna try to go all the way here and see if I can access this location. Next one. Search for a bow in the ruins overlooking the whispers. Yeah. Not books, but short stories and poems to practice changing your voice. Yeah, if it's short, it's easier to track the story. In my case, I wanna read more. Like, there are lots of books I wanna read. And the stream, in theory, would help concentrate and focus. Because without the stream, I can read for 15 minutes and go do something else and forget about the book. When I played the Planescape Torment, it was like a book, almost. 90% of the time I was reading a lot, and I still haven't returned to the game. Again, I've made a huge break playing it, and I still cannot return to play it. How to get to this part of the location? It's kind of blocked. I was just gonna ask if you finished that. No, it's far from being finished. As far as I understand, it's... I finished maximum of 30% of the game, less than a half, for sure. But I haven't streamed a lot, and the game is like super boring to watch and difficult to stream because you have to read a lot. So I still haven't played it. Even though I personally liked it. For me it was interesting. Remember those days? Those were the days where I ate cookies and drank milk. Those were the days where I never thought your voice would put me to sleep. It was like 2 months ago, at maximum. Oh, that's my companion. There are 2 quests, so like this one, there is one here and another one is here. Look for the archive tablet. Yeah, go to the halls of Clefa and find the archive tablet. How to access it? What's the trick? I have killed the boss. Shouldn't be too early. 2 months ago, good old days. That's why it's funny, yeah. I know. I ruined a joke. Good job, me. Maybe I should finish some other quest before going there. Maybe this one. Or this one. Go to the Whispers and kill Ache. Just make it less funny, not a ruin, if it's fine. Pats on the head. It's basically the same. A ruin or make it less funny, it's the same. Yeah, we got this guy when it killed the second boss. We got this creature. It helps to travel now. Great, I'm drowning. Really. It's not the first time I died so silly today. Not the first time. I also remembered I had another dream. I remember. It was like I was streaming in a dream. Like I streamed. And I didn't notice that my chat disconnected. And just right on time when it disconnected, there were a lot of people joined. And I didn't see that. It's totally like a true story. Happened many times. Now even in dreams as well. Dreams should be about something more unusual. Oh, great. That's like saying you're lazy, but I see it as you just really enjoy doing nothing. That's right. Kamikaze. Really? I saw several new games recently. I think one is called Outward. The second is Dark Devotion. They're both the main ideas of both games. If when you die, you lose everything. You start from the beginning, kinda, almost like a roguelike games. How many times I've died today? Would I be able to do anything in this game? Would have to be super careful in that case. Is it nightmare or not? It's nightmare. It's the same category as when you dream about school exams. Kinda. I mean, when you fail exams or dreams like that. What? Okay, I should probably go soon. Very, very soon. I should go. You get it now, the equivalent to taking an exam, the worst wallet, and murder. Yeah. Missing, accidentally missing a message in chat is almost the same as murder. We almost murder the person whose message you didn't read. Emotional murder. Gonna clip that. Yay, I will have my first clip for a year. Probably. I don't know. I'm not sure what to play. I don't want to play this game next time. And not yet this Lost Prince of Persia. Don't know what to choose. I would play Outward, but I didn't buy it. There is a cool Days Gone, like new PlayStation 4 game, but it's expensive. Maybe someday later it gets a discount. Deadlight. I think I even have it. I should have. I will write it down. Maybe not tomorrow, but a bit later, yeah. I wrote down. I'll remember. That was easy. That was actually easy. And I can teleport actually. Actually. Erase from the stream. You think you think that Deadlight is more difficult than Dark Souls or Sekiro? I've played Sekiro. Have you seen how some people raged playing Sekiro? I know a few. I have a few friends who deleted Sekiro on the first boss fight. They didn't play further. I doubt Deadlight is more difficult. But if it's platforming game, it will take some time to get used. I haven't played 2D platforming games, this kind of, for a long time. Side scroller games. You'll have to see.
Now, hand me Ake's lure so I can keep it from falling into the wrong hands again. In my tribe, a lure is given to you when you comes of age. It's your pride and joy.
She has a hat, a boat hat. Looks like a boat.
Ake had the blood of chiefs in his veins and the brains of a fangfish in his skull. This lore will go to a young one. Someone strong, like Ake, but with a better noggin.
Okay. That sounds like a Japanese word. Or a name.
Not sure where Fiske is hiding. I'll ask around the folks you freed from Ake. In the meantime, you know what this town of yours needs? Contraptions. You know, lamps and spinning wheels and such. And I knows just where to look. Flokir, a tinker, keeps his stash in a cave by the Whispers. Go have a nosy, eh?
If I would have to build all the stuff like buildings and lamps, roads, bridges, everything by my own, this game would be like Stardew Valley or something like that. But I just finish quests and they do it on their own. The village changes. But I only kill monsters. I don't build stuff. The definition of murder. Yeah, if you... I think if you named it, if you gave a name to a clip or title, it will be saved anyway, so it will not disappear. But I should probably go. I will probably go. It's not super late. I started to stream pretty early today, but still, we'll go for today. So thanks for hanging out. It's very nice to see you, Courtney 8-bit, everyone else. Thanks for hanging out. Now I should go. See you later.